Well, good morning. Oh, wait, no, not good morning. Give me one quick second. Hello. Oh, what's going on here? Go away. Oh, go away. That's right. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I forgot to put on the music. Which, it's kind of important. Yes, well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are we all doing today? Well, just ignore me. It's all good. I'm alive. How can I not be alive? I think I'm alive. It's okay. Yes, that's exactly how these things go. So, yeah, we are doing Factorio today because apparently, I don't know. I wish I could like interview you lot about the what is that? What is coal, isn't it? Oh, coal wasn't being oops. Oops. So it had essentially run out of. Oh, that's not good, is it? This coal goes over here, goes up here, goes into the stones. Oh, we technically. Oh no, we do need this. This goes over here. Look at these belts. Anyway, yes. So today we're doing Factorio because the corporation. What is the corporation called? Because it's some ridiculous name. Mm-hmm. Yes. Distraction simulator. Okay. Yes, that. Because they have decided to uh sponsor this, like a whole bunch of distraction simulators, I guess. So it's between what, Factorio and also Genshin Impact, yes. And what else was there? Factory Town. That's right. And then there was yes, that's right. The Mars ones, Perosphere, and yeah, so all of them together. Yes, all of them together have decided to join up and be one single corporation. I don't know how their internal structure is like, but I assume that it's. Ooh, look at that! A lot of them getting used. Ooh, that's. Oh, that's what. Yes, well, that's part of it, isn't it? Like that's simply that we are so underutilizing these things. Ooh, okay. Look at that. We have enough, but also not enough at the same time. That's interesting, isn't it? Excuse me. We could do something about that, actually. Yes. Let us do something about this because we're not getting enough blank tech cards, right? Oh, are they just going up there? No, they're also going over here, yes. Excuse me. They're going to here, and are they also going sideways? They must be going sideways as well. Yeah, these are the blank tech cards. Oh, no, they're doing fine. Alright. Okay. So everyone's happy. Yeah, so what I have been doing... Oh, actually, something that you guys would enjoy. I think, at least. Excuse me. No, it's okay, don't worry. Oh, thank you. Thank you, you're too sweet. Yes, please. One of our viewers is bringing me a cough drop. I'll be right back. I'm going to meet her outside the door. Thank you. So this will take a while to take effect, but it doesn't matter. I was going to say something that you guys should enjoy. That wait, what? Oh, because these lines got cancelled. Okay. So what happened? What happened was in the middle of I guess our before this session, after our last session, I hopped on and I played a little bit, and then we had a gigantic, what was a coronal mass ejection, and so what that means is the sun decided to be angry, right? And and that essentially meant that a whole bunch of it was essentially like space lasers came down and just completely destroyed all of this. Over here, it destroyed all of these things, it destroyed this. And so we had this full of steel, if you guys remember. But no, not anymore. Yeah, so yeah. It was an interesting experience, we'll put it that way. I wonder if we want another line. I think so, actually. For steel production, yes. But I wonder how. Well, I mean, no, we have enough steel. We have enough steel. What did I say I was going to expand on again? Oh, right, the tech cards. Yes. Because, let's see. The green ones are coming out just fine. The red ones are coming out just fine. Because we have... Oh, they're not. Look at that, they're getting depleted. What about the green ones? Green ones aren't being depleted. Actually, let's just check this. Within the last 10 minutes, I want to look at red tech card production. Red tech card consumption. 1.3. Oh, really? Okay. That's fine. Sand is being produced. Nice. Actually, I wonder if we can still see it. We should be able to see the disappearance. Yeah. Look at that. You see this gigantic dip in sand production, and then this dip in stone production. No. Yes. It was that, because essentially what happened was the entire this area. Oh, you can see all of these are still not working. Okay. Right, you see these with the purple health bars below. That means they are actually not working. I need train stops. Okay. Let's build some train stops. Is there a way to protect? There should be a way to protect against it. I'm not 100% sure, but there must be. The signal is fine, so we need a whole bunch of these. Yeah, I mean that's kind of part of the... I suppose that's part of the appeal of this more kind of crazy, more crazy version of Factorio, right? Simply because it is so much more dangerous, essentially, to be here. So this is good. These are good. We're storing these. So I had, in the meantime, we were able to take these small alien artifacts and turn them into these bigger alien artifacts. These are used in sciences, I think, but that's way later on, right? So we're not too worried about that right now. But these make really good fuel. Oh, actually, I can attract biters, right? I remember there was something. Oh no. No. No, that's not important. Biter research. Solar panels. Okay. None of that is very important. Good. Okay. Our coal is ready again. Excellent. Yeah. What are we working towards? Oh yes. We're working towards automating, or whenever our boy Nona gets back, I'm going to have our friend, our tentacle monster friend, tentacle monster befriended, our befriended tentacle monster Nona. There we go. Well, because they that's there are silly reasons why I say that, but essentially what we have to do is we have to automate these cargo rocket sections, and then we'll be able to start launching stuff into space. And cargo rocket sections. Okay. Rocket sections. We have some of that, but that is also a lot of stuff that needs to be crafted. So it's easier to craft handcrafted, I believe. Yeah. No, it's easier to automate the crafting of it. Yeah, if whenever our friend comes in, I'll get them to do it. Yeah. Well, I mean that's kind of it, right? Because what I very much enjoy about this particular game is the oh, I'm gonna need to line those up. We're gonna need to loop around here, actually. That's fine. What I very much enjoy about these games is actually not so much the individual research itself, but rather I enjoy the logistics component of it. So like going out, planning out the trains, and yes. Well, I mean, we've talked about it before with some of you. Because I have a history with supply chain management, right? So it's just a thing that, well, I don't want to say it makes me happy, but it is very much something that I am fairly knowledgeable about, but also it's like a puzzle, right? It's like a big puzzle. So yeah, that's why I like it. So what I'm doing here is, remember we had just talked about the need for a train to come down this way. So what I was doing there was creating the land for the train to come. So what I need to actually do is I need to link up these two rails that you see here, right? These two rails. These are internal rails now because they're inside our borders. Oh, I need to bring these alien artifacts up. Oh yeah, I definitely need to bring those alien artifacts up. Okay. So we have a train right now that's collecting alien artifacts. It's this guy. I wonder if I should just send that guy around, like essentially have a few artifact stations. So for example, another one here, because there's a lot here, and we can sort of consolidate all of them into a single artifact station. And you know, there's copper ore here, so in the future we can also come in there for copper ore. That might not be a bad idea, because we definitely need one here. Or we might expand outwards, but we will definitely need one here sooner or later, because this nest and these nests are going to cause us more trouble in the future, right? Yeah, essentially. Uranium is still good. Let's see. Uranium is still good. Stone. Oh wow, these guys have mined a lot of stone. That's good. Iron is still good. We're almost ready to just completely break this apart. Oh, actually, we are ready to break this apart, because I'm not even gonna bother with that. Yeah. Good. Excellent. Well, so the idea is, there is a single... there is already a trunk line that comes down, so I wouldn't need... Well, okay, so let me show you what I mean. The idea is actually very simple. So we have essentially 2 trunk lines, like this. And then we need to interchange both of these lines with both of those lines. Do we understand why? Yes. Well, okay, no, we don't need to exchange both of them. We need to exchange, the right one has to go 1, 2, 1, no, 1, and then 2, and then the left one has to, accept. Huh. Okay, let's see. So this has to come to here, right? Yes. And at the same time, this has to also... Oops. Just ignore me for a second. This has also has to go to there, so we can't go to there from there. That's fine. So this has to come to like here. This feels like it's going to be very inefficient, isn't it? Because we're going to need to do that for both sides. Oh, actually, I wonder. Why aren't you building? Build. Okay. So this has to come to here. But then it has to come to here. No! Okay. So it has to come to here. Excellent. Okay. So when this train comes, it comes from the right, it goes up, and it can go here. When it comes from the left, it goes into the same line, and then it can go down here. Excellent. And it's the same type of thing, right? When it comes here, it has to be able to go to this area. Wait, what? Yes, it has to come up here and then go into that area. So we should theoretically be able to use this line to do that. Excellent. And then go from, no, come on, this line down here. Excellent. Okay, so that was easier than I expected. Why don't I use 2 lines for each side? Because actually that's a good question. Why don't I use 2 lines for each side? I don't know. come down like this from the right, and then we can either go into this direction, or we can go into this direction, and then we come from here. We can either go here, go here, right? So this junction becomes its own singular thing. Is that necessary? No, it's not necessary, because we can do this. That doesn't work, so we have to do it up here. 1, 2. Right? Yeah, this works, except one thing, which is this. This needs to see whether this is busy, and this needs to see whether there will be a clash over here. Yes, I think so. Are we doing half an hour today? We can do half an hour to 45 minutes. It's all good. Well, you know, if it's torture, you don't have to actually sit here and watch me do this. Nobody said you had to do this. There are plenty of other benefits of being part of the private club that means you really don't have to torture yourself like this. Well, to be fair, my friend, that sounds like that's more of a you problem than it is a me problem, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and ignore the rest of your concerns, yes. We have enough of those. So I'm just grabbing some more stone because I want to build this. I think we're going to end up building this into a proper trunk line. So this is going to come out to this side and then go in here. Yes. Like that. And so that means we need a little bit of additional room for double lines, right? Yeah. Yeah, why not? We can have a little internal lake like that. I think it's pretty. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, did I use up all of it? Oh, so I did. I didn't need more. I think this should be fine. Like, we've used a lot of stone, but I mean, look at how much is still remaining, right? And really all of the stone, all it's used for right now is, is turning it into rocket fuel. So we're good. Yeah, look. We have so much hydrogen chloride. It's saturating these. It's actually, we're making more hydrogen chloride than we're using, which is really... Oh, yes. Why don't I do that? Oh, no, that's not good. Do that. Stupid tree. There we go. So what this means is these guys will also be able to use all of the hydrogen chloride that we output. And that's good. And that means even more rocket fuel. I think. Yeah. Yeah. So this. When we have too much. So we create a lot of hydrogen. Because when we do this, we get how much? We get 20 chlorine and 30 hydrogen, right? So we get 50% more hydrogen. Even though they recombine at a one to one into rocket fuel, or well, not rocket fuel, into hydrogen chloride. Even though they recombine at 1 to 1, it means we have excess hydrogen, and so we have to vent it all out into the atmosphere, which is what these stacks are for. You know, lovely. Well, it is all going into science actually, because the excess is all going into here, and it's all being turned into these yellow tech cards. I wonder, do we have a storage for yellow tech cards? We must. Oh yes, we do. Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. That is the point. Is when we have stuff like this, we are able to then saturate. Look at how much science we're doing, right? Like, that is wonderful. I do want to do these more, because what these do is they make our drones so much more efficient. And I found that the drones are actually better than the big miners. Like if you look at this is so much more efficient and less. And the key is it's less annoying infrastructurally, right? Because we don't need to put in a lot of mines, and it's just 100 drones keep mining, and then they put it all in a box, and then our train comes and picks it up like this, right? And so it's actually really, really efficient. Oh, I can't complain. No, not at all. Who even is the manager? Come on, that doesn't even make any sense. We have a lot of copper, we have iron, we have coal ready to go for when this patch dies out. Excellent. But even when this patch dies out, there's 200,000 coal, right? That's going to keep us going for a long time. And then there's another, what, like 15 grand there. Yeah, it's more fun that way. It is. I forgot what I was. Oh, right. Once we have the terrain, you wish. No. If we ever do something like that, like if we ever do expand like that, I wouldn't probably expand in that particular fashion. Oh, I made a mistake. So see, because the rails only go on, so like that makes it kind of annoying, right? Like even if we were to do this, that's okay. We'll figure it out. So all the railways are getting built. What was my point of building a railway? My point of building a railway was so that I didn't have to manually collect these things. You see these things on the ground? These alien artifacts? We need something to collect them. And we do have the... Actually, do I? I'm gonna need some batteries. So let's grab some batteries. And so, because we need something to collect them, we need... If they're collected in a box, we're going to need something to collect them out of that box. And this is really the appeal of Factorio, right? Because it's constant low intensity work, busy work. Because you barely have like genuinely you barely have to think about it, right? Like you can see I barely think about what I'm doing here. And that's kind of the point, is that if we don't have to think about it, then it's basically relaxation simulator, right, at this point. What are you doing? No. Oh no. Ah. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're just going to do the straight ones, like this. Get rid of that. Excellent. Okay, so all of these things are being built now. It's too far. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna do this down to here. Yeah. And so here we'll have another junction essentially come down over on this end, right? And also, I don't know if you guys saw when my screen was lagging, that is essentially when we have gigantic amounts of bugs coming to do this. Why do we need to pick them up? We need to pick them up because they're useful, but also if we don't pick them up, they'll actually get into hold on a second. This can only come from the north. I just realized that. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we'll figure it out. So if they get into it, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Like, if the things that they drop will get into our logistics system and they will clog up things, because our logistics system is filtered at the source. It's not filtered at the target. So, for example, if like I have one here, wherever it is. Oh, I don't have one here. No, I have one here. Here. And the reason for that was, well, the reason for this one, I'm not sure. Just ignore me. The reason there is one here, if we can see it, it's this thing, artifact collector, is that these artifacts would get into this logistics system here, and that will get into this box. And if it's into this box, that means it gets into our, what are these, rare metals? Yeah, rare metals, and that'll clog up the rare metals as they come out here. As you can actually see right here, look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So they get into the logistics system, and then they just, like, well, yeah, because they can't be used as an input, right? Because these guys were built to use rare earth metals, and what are you gonna do with bloody alien artifacts, right? Nothing. So we have to again make sure that let's see, these guys are running. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Excellent. It's just waiting for extra. Good. Yeah. And so that's how this works. Ooh, luckily we had the storage. Let's build another 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna plop another one down here. Well, because they have, these are what, 120 storage spaces times 400, right? How much is that? That is 20 times 400. Oof. Ow. Okay. Why can't I think? My brain doesn't work. 100 times 400 is 40,000. And then so it's 48,000 in total. There we go. 480. Oh, 48,000? 48,000. Yeah. And then That just means that there's buffer in our logistics system for in case anything ever clogs it up like that, right? Like obviously you wouldn't do modern manufacturing like, well. Okay, so COVID related, you might want to do modern logistics systems like that, but you wouldn't, like before COVID and before the whole like our world just kind of ground to a halt. You would never do that, but you would have the parts appear just in time for where you need them when you need them, right? And that's just kind of like, that's natural. Oh yeah, you see, they killed some, and so this boy just collected it all. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I wonder what would happen if we just, no, those don't, my bad. So right now, what is my purpose? What is my purpose in life? To build this railway. That is my purpose. All the way up to about here. I really didn't need to use a plan for this, actually, now that I think about it. We could have just plopped it down like this. Oh. Oh, it's if there are trees in the way. Yeah, that'll help. Well, because our drones will take care of the trees. And that really does help. But I don't like these normal logistics construction drones. We're going to get rid of them. Because I think these guys work as construction drones as well, and they're much faster. So we're gonna wait for these to all get into. They'll charge up on my backpack, and then they'll I don't know where they get stored. And nobody knows where they come from. That is not where they come from. Gonna put that in. Excuse me. So without those, ideally these drones will start working. No? No? Guys, no? I don't know, those drones sometimes work and sometimes don't. Do these work? Yes, these work. Okay, so we're going to use these little robots. Where are they? Here. Like that. Excellent. Good. We're going to need more rails, yes. Thank you for pointing that out. Is it time to go? No. No, I mean, we have another, how much? 7 minutes? 6 minutes? Yeah. So I'm gonna need a whole bunch of crushed stone. That much. More steel and crushed stone. That's okay. I mean, that's why we have this here, because these guys will then just they'll continuously make more crushed stone for us. Yes. Yeah, why not? Because I mean, we don't really use this stone for much, right? Like we use it to make some walls. We use it to create sand, with which we mix it with water to create concrete, and that's it. Well, I mean, like, yeah, reinforced concrete, right? Because it's got. Does it use brick? I think it uses brick. Yes, brick, sand. Yes, for concrete, and that's fine. And then the rest goes, becomes glass via silicon, I believe. Yes, quartz, silicon, and then glass. Yes. Excellent. Oh, and of course, electronic, whatever, components. Okay, okay, I'll stop talking and I'll start building more railways. I'm so sorry. So that's coming down this way. Oh, somewhere else is getting attacked. Let's see. Up here. Yes, and we should see this guy slowly picking these things up. That's fine. Let's see. Break that down. Then bring this up here. And we'll turn this around. Also turn this around. Excellent. And then this can come here. Comfortable. This can come here. Excellent. So this rail is, at least the junction on this end, I think works. Probably. Probably. Oh, I don't. Let me double check. Oop. We almost got run over by our own train. Yes, no. Before we get into this. Yeah, coming into the terminal, we'll need one of those. Because when you come in, you want to look at this signal, because if there's someone that's coming in this direction and you're coming down in this direction, then the two of you are going to collide, right? And so what happens is those two trains just get stuck and don't move. Yeah. Now, more trains. Well, it's the same way that I do that I draw in CAD when I have to draw paths. Essentially, you draw the straight paths first, and then you connect them. Right. So in this case, I don't think we need that. Those are connected via. Oh, they're not. Now they are. Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to need this. Okay. So let's draw them all the way down here. All the way here. And so once again, we're going to need to come here. Too far. Here. A little bit far. Oh, not like that. What number is this? 8? 8. No, not far enough. Like that. And then I should be able to still start here and go to here. Excellent. And by the same logic, we start here, go here. Start here and we... no? Start here and we go here. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so rail signals. Because we drive on the right. So that goes like that. That goes like that. We want to cut these two off. Drive on the right. Do that. those not cut? Oh. Hold on. Down here. Oh, cause I didn't use the same line. Right. That's why these won't work. But that's fine, I think. No, I did that completely. Ah. Yeah, I did that completely wrong. 1 second, don't worry. It's all good. So then this has to actually come up here. Excellent. And then this disappears, that disappears. Oh. Okay. This comes here. And then this has to actually come here. Okay, so nothing has changed except now we're not using it should still be fine. We'll just define. Oh, really? Why won't this define? That's weird. But yes, you're right. It is time for me to go. So we'll save here for today. Yes. I might come back and poke at that later. But yes, so thank you very much for thank you very much for watching. Before we end, do we have any questions? Well, I mean, I already gave an explanation as to why we're doing 45 minutes yesterday. You're welcome to pop by yesterday's stream. I think the first 15 minutes of yesterday's stream was talking about just administrative work. Yes. Any other questions? No. No, tomorrow we're going to continue Badget. Yes. Well, cause I really like Lombard Street, and I like the idea that we can talk about it. So yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow. Any other questions? Any other questions that I can answer without? Yes. Don't make me break NDA on stream. Okay. Any other questions besides those? No? Excellent. Okay. Well, once again, thank you very much for watching. Window was open. I feel cold. Thank you very much for watching. In conclusion, download Firefox onto Chrome. And today I've only wasted 48 minutes of your time.